How gnarly was that, guy?
Bro, I got so smoked.
Bruh, you know what? It could have been any one of us, bro, you know?
I think, to be honest, I think it was just wrong place, wrong timing.
Oh, God.
So sick.
Insane. I gotta just stay focused. Alright, so after the fun and successful run that we had just a few days ago from Castle Point or Makapu'u to Waimanalo, we got the same forecast and we're going to be going again. But we're going to be going and doing the whole northeast coastline of Oahu. We'll be starting up at North Shore, either at Turtle Bay or somewhere in Kahuku, launching and getting guided by local legends Kaiwi Berry and Nate Florence. And then trying to just go and explore and make our whole way down. Super excited. This is the biggest send that's happening on Oahu, or that has happened. I think I'll have to do the measurement. A few years ago, Gage and Cole, they did a run from Barber's Point to 80s, which was in the 30-mile range. And then this run is on the opposite side of the island and it is about 30 miles, maybe a little bit more. We're stoked. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. On the same day that we did that run on the east side, Nate and Kaiwi did the first half of the run and we did the second half of the run, and we thought it would be cool to just tie and link the two runs together. So super stoked. You know, it's a big send. You know, the entry is going to be a little bit interesting.
I think I'm good.
Interesting, you know. Hopefully get out there, throw out some big waves. And then just managing and maintaining our line, you know, getting around Makapu'u Point or around Kaneohe, which kind of sticks out. You know, we have to really be conscientious of our line early and often and quarter and get out. And you know, it's just whenever you're downwinding in new waters, it's, you know, going away from land is always something that kind of like creeps in the back of your head always, right? So whenever you do new runs, it's always nice to be able to see land or, you know, stay close to land. But this one is going to be full commitment, full send. So stoked, looking forward to it. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm bringing you guys along. Yeah, this is gonna be special. I'm stoked. And then yeah, man, handing out one of these today. Moses is a legend. You know, he may not be super active on social media, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't care. You know, the Voyager black belt hats, you know, goes out to good Voyagers, not superstars or super celebrities on Instagram or whatever. Like, these hats are earned through you know, merit, good character, skill, dedication to the sport, passion. It's just everything. And you know, stoked for Moses. Family man, lifeguard, you know, waterman, great fisherman too. This guy's grew up fishing, and you know, I have no problem handing out this black belt hat to him. He deserves it, and all the boys can agree, you know. And so yeah, Moser, congratulations, bro. Yeah.
Going to Kahuku to Makapu'u, right here with the big gang of hammers and the Voyager crew. It's gonna be sick. Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Hopefully I don't lose it.
Oh! Black belt guy.
You don't have, huh?
Black belchy.
Ryan's on vacation, man. I thought you guys wanted a trip.
We're almost up at the top. We're gonna meet the North Shore boys. Survive the paddle out.
By far the hardest paddle out I've ever done. We got freaking smoked. Smoked by a chest. Yeah, Sam.
And then downwind our brains out. You pass some here, John.
All the water to the island. So I think if we gotta kind of zigzag out Baggers Channel, and then hopefully we can time it. But I would say come up this way, and then we gotta shoot it over.
Leggings got cut open. Bail. Some guys broke their leash, but
Little, we can go for it over it on the beach again, and then I think we just kind of point out that way.
got their gear today. Life vest, leash, phones, radios. Doesn't look like it's a channel, but we will follow.
Stop, and then we go and try and stick together.
I say we all get out the back, yeah, wait, and then judge if we can, if it's just downwindable feeling, we just go.
Yeah.
But if we have to like quarter weird, we should quarter however we can and then regroup again on the point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on Johnny. He's nervous about the paddle out.
I think I'm good. Fuck.
Alright, that was gnarly. There were some solid 6-8 footers, but we made it. I got mowed. Man, what a journey to start this journey. It's just surviving grenades and bombs to get out. We're 2 guys down and you know, bumming about it, but we're here. Now we gotta focus on the task ahead, which is Oahu's longest foil journey. The energy and the bumps are crazy. It looks like it's going to be an epic run. We're going to clear this point here. Everyone's sized up foils just so we can kind of stick together and look after each other. We got all the safety gear sorted, and so settle back in, focus on the flow and the foiling ahead. Stay efficient. Gotta keep the head on the swivel just to make sure everyone's doing all right.
So sick. Yeah, it's way better now too. Look at this nug, oh my god. Oh.
saying, yeah? Who's that outside? Karen St. John? Alright, passing the first milestone, which is Kahuku Point, which was the first challenge, second challenge actually, because we got a quarter and get out. And I think from here, continue to try work out. So our line around Makapu'u is all good. I got some of the boys in front of me. I got a good eye shot of them. Some of the boys behind. Finding that sand to get that. How's it compared to the other day? Same. I think we like early and often keep working out, just easy, you know.
You've been chilling, dog.
Chilling, bro.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, he's so good. All the way, man. Alright, so I just spoke to Edo and Moses. They're all safe, they're all in. I think their gear's a little thrashed, so they're out for today, but we gotta move on and foil ahead. Bumps are so good. Looks like we're passing Laie right now. I see the island out there. So I think our course is good. Just got to keep making sure we work out to sea.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, I don't want to fall.
That was gnarly. Just went over some whales. They're right at the surface, and you don't want anything to happen out here. So, wow, that was sketchy. Beautiful, but sketchy. Yep, Sinjin and kale. Ah, there you go now. How you doing, Bella? So good, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a long Hawaii car ride.
Better. How you doing?
Ah, I'm waiting for you guys.
Stoked to catch up to you guys, bro.
Where you been? Where you been? Lunch. You having lunch? Yeah, Kale. Oh, babe. Military base in the island we need to go by. So, goal is to get that nice wide berth.
Call it right now. Best section of the run. Kahuku was definitely wild, crazy, and scary, big rollers. But right here, as we're approaching Motumano, it's just kind of has that liveliness like 80s, but just not so crazy.
Daddy worked like a mule, mine in Pike County coal.
Big rollers.
Fucked
Easy.
up his back, couldn't work
Surf and
anymore.
speed.
He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone, out of the hills. See the ways of this world just bring you tears. Keep the Lord in your heart and you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best that you can and don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone, down the hill.
What a beautiful journey.
Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this
So
world.
stoked for all the boys to push
Can't
themselves.
seem to shake.
Now we're almost home free. I feel like once we pass Makapu'u, it's just going to be a victory lap all the way.
Keep your nose on the grindstone.
So
out
stoked.
of the hills.
Alright,
I improvise wisely. Free with
that's
the style.
Makapu'u
I'm
in there.
like the now, but remember, don't mistake the smile. Keep loaded is my rhyming, like ancient African. Precise is my timing. But let me get to the essence of what I'm saying here. Too many
Pasco
blood
collect
vessels
200
keep
bucks
bodies
right now.
laying there. The systematic are at it again.
Familiar
Trying to
waters
give
now
me an
for
honor,
us.
my friend.
Coming home.
But don't
Home
bend
stretch.
the mental stream. Against all odds, we must strive for essential aim. To the life the Lord gave us. That's the lesson from the lifesaver. The lifesaver. So many misconceptions. So many evil deceptions. I've come to give direction. For I am the lifesaver. So many misconceptions.
On the watch, showing 27 miles. We got about
I've come to give direction. For I
maybe 9.5 more to go. So 36 miles.
am the lifesaver.
We'll see. We'll see what it clocks out to. Alright, I spoke too soon. This is the best section right here. Here we are outside Bird, where we started, but way outside. Probably a solid mile out. But the bumps right here, I'm going to say best of the whole run. Big roller! Let's go! Hold on. Hey, Lua, hey, oh! Richie boy, calling me again. Guy, I'm busy. I'm making some offshore investments, bro. Jeez Louise. Bro, don't look at me when you pee, you sicko. Eee!
When you guys float, do you guys like have your shoulders higher than usual?
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
kinda
the
like-
traps, yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah? Wow. They're the most sore part of my body right now. The whole time I was standing there doing fine, I'm like, why are my shoulders like this? And I like try to relax. But that
Man, that was a crazy run. Just from starting to finishing and hearing everybody's stories and how their run went and the line and all the wildlife that they saw. Whale carcasses, thankfully no sharks. Whales, we saw whales, all kind of crazy stuff, and just being in gnarly, deep waters. Oh, brutal. I just got off the phone with Moses, and they had a crazy story too about their survival after their paddle out attempt, and it was brutal, man. Like the paddle out, there was a channel, but there were like rogue waves that were very hard to predict or anticipate, and Moses and Edo got caught by one. You know, guys broke their leashes, lost their boards. Those guys were swimming. Moses was a full-on fledged, you know, waterman lifeguard, and he said he was just stroking it for his, not for his life, because he was handling, but he said he was definitely like extracting everything to make it in, and him and Edo were you know, trying to come back in together, you know, two guys on one board, and bro, it was wild. But you know, a lot of lessons learned in this run, just, you know, not only entries and exits, but just kind of like group safety. You know, I mean, it's always going to be hard when you have a first run or a first big send and you don't know what to expect, and you're kind of trailblazing as you go. But man, that was an amazing run. Each section was insane. The top side, Kahuku, with just big, raw, giant rollers, and then, you know, started veering outside, way outside Kualoa. Like Chinaman's hat was like a very little blip, and couldn't really see it. But and then once we passed that, Kaneohe Bay was insane. And then the closer we got to Mokumanu, I guess the water got shallower, so it was like the bumps were standing up. It was so surfy. And then right on the other side of that, the bumps were all time, I think, best bumps I've ever been in. And Kailua Bay was insane, Waimanala was insane, and it was epic to be out there riding with the guys. And you know, it felt so lonely out there, and so, you know, it was almost like it was nice to stick with some guys, and stoked that, you know, I spent most of my run, you know, in the beginning of the run I was with Nate, and then I started veering outside. I caught up to Kale and Sinjin, and then Sinjin came down, so we all came down, and then Ryan came caught up, and then from there we, you know, Kale, Ryan, and I, we just had an amazing amazing run in Kailua, and then I was able to catch up to Nate Fletcher, another North Shore legend guy, and it was awesome. But man, what an experience! 40 miles in the books, and definitely would do this again. You know, maybe, you know, you kind of need, or you kind of want that north swell, because those ground swell runners were like amazing bumps to catch and get onto when you had the chance. And but yeah, maybe the entry would time it better, or I guess those guys Moses and John and Edo. John didn't even paddle out, which was smart. I'm stoked, because you know, we want to protect and make sure that there's no like gnarly accidents or injuries. But John walked up to the beach and was like, nah, I foresee the carnage, and he bailed. So we didn't pressure him, and you know, in that scenario we didn't push him out of his comfort zone, which I'm happy that he dodged that potential carnage. But yeah, you know, first run in the books, and then, you know, whenever we see these wins like this again, there's a potential and a possibility, you know, to come in at different points down the coast. You know, I almost feel like you could, if you want to do a shorter one, obviously you could go from Lanikai to Pamanal. You can do what we did the other day, which would be bird shit to Waimanalo, and then maybe the next spot you can paddle at Chinaman's Hat. You don't have to be super far out, because the bumps are going like, you know, straight to Mokumanu, Kualoa, Chinaman's Hat to Utakine, and then all up from there. You know, I feel like those guys said you could get in at Laie Point or Hukila or Goats. And so stoked, you know, stoked we did it. It was amazing. It was fun. Great, successful voyage, all in all. A lot of great experiences and lessons learned, and grateful for it. And man, it was epic today. Physically drained, but also like super mentally drained from experiencing everything, you know. It was wild. Bruh, how gnarly was that, guy?
Bro, I got so smoked.
Bruh, you know what? I was just having a conversation with like a bunch of people already. And bruh, if the Molokai world champ and Moses, who's like full on lifeguard waterman, get sent in, you know it's real, bro. Like it could have been anyone. It could have been any one of us, bro. You know.
I think, to be honest, I think it was just wrong place, wrong time. It could have been anyone.
It could have been anybody, bro. And it was gnarly, but the run was insane, bro. Like, well, tell me a little bit about it, bro.
I mean, you saw that set,
bro.
Right?
Yeah, no, bro.
We basically made it out, and then just one fucking feathering wave out the back came out of not out of nowhere. I saw it coming, and yeah, there's no way of holding the board, and it would have just taken me all the way. So I just jumped in, held my paddle, and it snapped the leash.
Frick.
And my board went in. But even Kaivi's board snapped, and he lost his paddle too.
Well, he got lucky because he said Ryan Kim was right on the inside and was able to pick up his board. Yeah.
I had his paddle in my hand, so I threw it to him, and then Ryan got his board. Yeah. And then I went and I got my board on the inside. But then I was like halfway to the inside. Moses was treading water, didn't even know where his paddle or water pack or board was. So I was like, I kind of felt responsible, you know.
Oh, for sure.
He was just treading water. We were pretty far out there, so I was like, my leash is snapped. I'm gonna go help him find his board at least.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll go back out together.
You made the right call, bro. 100%, bro.
Then his board was way on the rocks. Yeah. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, next time it's on, we're on, bro.
Like Moses was really bummed. I was like, whatever, bro. Sometimes you just take the L. Like that was us today. We just fucking took the L.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Whatever. It happens.
It happens, bro. Like I said, it could have been any one of us, bro.
Yeah.
But it's funny, right? Because we got like extra large big wave surfer Nate Florence and Kaivi Hammer leading us out there. And you know,
he just smoked us all, left us in the dust.
It was none of their fault, but it's just like I said, it's like I almost feel like it wasn't a paddle out through channel. It was more like try paddle out and not get picked off, you know?
Yeah.
But all